I am Peter Breger's understudy. Peter will not be with us today, but I welcome you on his behalf and on behalf of the Alliance. And I have my understudy notes. I'm not off book yet because it's that kind of a season. It's a season of the understudy, so we too are celebrating the understudies. You know her from many Broadway and off-Broadway shows, including the recent one we did together, Season Cleopatra, Love Lost and What I Wore, Cougar, many others. So please give a warm hand to Brenda Braxton.
I'm so happy to be here, but I'm a little upset because you've had your cocktail already and I have not. So, this is going to be quick. Our first honoree is among the most significant playwrights of the 20th century and a leading figure in the Black arts movement of the 1960s and 70s.
As I grew older, I realized that, wow, he had quite the impact. He changed so many lives. He influenced so much, and it's just making me really proud to be here right now, to recognize that people have not forgotten, because that's something that I always wondered, is his memory going to fade, or will the impact of his works not be recognized long term? So evidence that that is not the case, so thank you.
All of us artists write plays mined from our demons and hopes and dreams, and just hope that they can do something, that they can move outside ourselves and touch other people and commune with other people. And it was a lot of effort, I know, to make that possible. So thank you. I, like maybe others here in this room, have been wondering what it all means. After these past 2 years and the past 2 months, and it sort of seems to continue, but I do look around the room and I don't know what it means, spoiler, but with such beautiful people, I think it'll be okay. So thank you for welcoming me into your world, and I love you.
I always tell my actors in rehearsal that our goal is simple: to put on stage people who are as complex, complicated, ambiguous, confused, questioning, lost as any one person in the audience. And we will always fail, but that is what we are trying to do.
I'm going to quote you now, and she told me she communicated with such truth. That's why she moved the whole world. That's why when she was on stage, she moved every molecule in the world.
On behalf of John Doyle, let me read. I'm sorry to not be there in person, but on behalf of the cast, the creative team, the crew, and all at CSC, thank you for this award. Assassins was a very special project for all of us. We started rehearsal pre-pandemic and reunited almost 18 months later. That wonderful cast stayed together and were terrific throughout those stressful months when none of us could second-guess the new world. Finally, thank you to Stephen Sondheim and John Weidman for writing this extraordinary musical. Perhaps worryingly, it resonates more with each passing year.
Just to really say this about Dad, he really loved the business. He really loved being an actor. And one of the things he loved doing was if it was even, out at Henry Street Settlement doing plays, or doing an off-Broadway run, or even somewhere in a little theater in Harlem, at the Hadley Players. He just loved the business and he gave everything to it.
When it is so hard to do what you do, to contribute what you feel you have been called upon to offer with your one wild and precious life, you need a reason to hope. And oratorio was for us that hope.
That's one of the things that I love about Gilbert and Sullivan, is that it satirizes pretenses. And Gilbert, who was a master of this satire, also was under the supervision of censorship at the Lord Chamberlain's office. So he was forced to make his biting satire generic and that could be appreciated by the people that he was making fun of. And that generic quality is what makes it so accessible in the modern era.
It doesn't really feel so solo up here because I'm standing on the shoulders of greatness, really. I need to thank Miss Nina Simone for trusting me to step into her shoes every night.
and to trusting me with the pen to craft this story about, everything she lived for, fought for, died for when she was here, walking this earth. She took so many blows, and my goal really was to just quiet those voices around her.
We're so pleased to present this award to two people who have been instrumental in helping our community weather the storm of the COVID-19 pandemic.
So many people were great. But most importantly, the entire community that came together. It's unbelievable. Everyone was struggling, everyone was suffering, and everyone gave everything they could.
And actually, I think that's what is so amazing about the off-Broadway community is that off-Broadway, we understand what it means to roll up our sleeves, to go to work. You don't wait for the stagehand to go get the thing and fix the light. You go do it yourself.
You just, seriously, Scotch tape and a dream, off-Broadway.
First of all, it's to Bruce Sussman and Barry Manilow that we dedicate this special honor. When we tell stories like that of the comedian harmonists in harmony, we remember and honor the memory of the 6 million, as well as lift up the survivors and their future generations, ensuring that they continue to make a positive impact on the modern world.
Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations to all of the winners, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon.